How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the Light phone, but the main focus is going to be about international users. So I haven't made videos in the last couple of weeks because I've been really busy with my job, but I wanted to announce the winner of the giveaway. I'll be showing it, playing it on the screen. I did the raffle, and you guys entered. So you will be getting this Light protective case. And I'll be sending it maybe today or tomorrow. I haven't really had much time this week to actually send it. I actually promised I was going to send it this week, so I will send it this week. God willing, hopefully nothing bad happens. No, knock on wood, right? This is wood. But if you did not win, you will be getting something. Either you'll be getting a sticker. So I'll be sending you a sticker, or I actually decided to send you guys, or two of you guys, I think there's only two people that may not be able to get a sticker. I'll be sending you a book, and the book will be Digital Minimalism, a book that really helped me kind of like understand the principles of why is it so important to kind of like detox from these devices and kind of look for a more meaningful life. So if you entered the giveaway and you want to, kind of like get a sticker, like you prefer a sticker because you're like, I don't read that much, I just watch YouTube videos, or I get my information with audiobooks or stuff like that, then, comment below and say like, hey, give me a sticker. So of course, if you entered the raffle, right, you guys know who you are. And you'll be maybe which one you prefer. I'll try to match your preferences. So maybe first come, first serve, right? So you got the Your Time, Their Money, the Go Light long one, then the Light, the short one, and then the Go Light yellow. So I actually kept one of these for myself, but I'll be sending everybody that entered. Thank you very much for entering. I'll be sending everyone something. I'll be contacting you individually, but if you entered on the raffle, make sure that you give me your preference so that, I can send you that sticker. It's just a couple dollars for like stamps or something like that. But I wanted to talk today about the Light phone with international users. So in my last video, I had somebody that commented, hey, I'm an international user. Should I get this phone? And my answer is, as with every YouTuber that reviews phones or that talks about phones, yes and no, but most likely no. I live outside of the United States, so I understand what it is to have a pay-per-go, pay-per-use plan. Those plans used to be very common even here, and they still exist in the United States, but they're not as widely used. Today, we have unlimited talks, unlimited data, unlimited text, right? Here in the States. Outside of the United States, pay-per-use plans, weekly passes plans are still very, used. Like they're still bought in a lot of volumes, and that's actually how most people do it. Very seldom, a lot of people, or not a lot of people, outside of the States have a postpaid plan. Most people have a prepaid plan. And even then here in the States, we have become more prepaid than postpaid. But a couple of things to, talk about the Light phone outside of the States. So these are the two scenarios. So if you're somebody that heavily relies on an app to communicate, to make calls, to send texts, video, images, maybe for your work, for your business, for your friends, it's actually really important. You don't use SMS, like you don't use texting, just regular texting. You use WhatsApp, you use KakaoTalk, you use Line, you use Signal, right? Like these are your main mediums of communication. Don't get this phone yet. Now, the Light phone team, and I'll be linking below what I'll be showing you on the screen, has said that they have the intention to collaborate with these companies. So, or at least Spotify and WhatsApp. That's what I saw on this kind of like article that they wrote. So they are thinking about collaborating, but they haven't kind of committed, and those companies need to talk to the team, right, to actually do it. So if you truly rely on these apps for your everyday situation, don't get the Light phone yet. Wait a couple months and see if these kind of partnerships will come to fruition, because it'll be really a pain in the head. It'll be a headache for you. And so personally, I use a lot of WhatsApp even here in the United States to communicate with people outside of the States, or even with people here in the States. I have a local community that, I communicate with WhatsApp, and I don't have a problem because I go in the morning, I check it, maybe send a couple messages, and maybe at night I check it again, and I'm fine with that. Now, if you're that kind of person, if you're like, well, I don't check my WhatsApp every day and every hour, or I don't depend on it for my everyday operations, right? I don't need it for my job. I don't need it to communicate with my coworkers. I don't need it to communicate. I just use it for my family and friends. well then yeah, go get it. Like, make sure to get one of these. Like the phone works well. Maybe I'll talk about kind of like last kind of weeks how the experience has been. But if you don't rely on these apps, then yeah, for all intents and purposes, get this phone. It will get you less distracted, being more productive, getting into the world, connecting with people, and if you don't need it, you can just have WhatsApp on your Android that you already have and connect it to Wi-Fi, and maybe on a computer on a cyber cafe, or maybe I don't know, like maybe you have a free Wi-Fi somewhere else, maybe you can connect like that. Perfect. But if you rely on it as a WhatsApp tool, you're relying on it all the time, don't get it yet. Don't get it yet. Wait until these partnerships come to fruition. So I just wanted to tell you guys that if you're an international user, if you depend on these apps, not yet. If you don't depend on these apps, by all intents and purposes, the phone works well. One bug that was actually squashed a couple of days ago, maybe a week and a half ago now, was when you added the calculator. It actually had a little bit of an issue, like the screen was freezing. And if you're still having problems with that, uninstall the calculator, install it again, and maybe even do a hard reset. So top button right here and side down for about 25 when you connect it to power. So connect it to power and then top power button and then like the volume down for 25 seconds. And that should kind of like give it a refresh, kind of like getting you into new phone, and you don't lose your data. Of course, that's very important. But that's the video for today, guys. Thank you for watching. You'll be getting something if you enter into the raffle. Make sure to enter next time. I'll probably be giving away some books or things that I think may contribute to you, getting rid of these, right? I still have these, this phone for podcasts, because I'm an avid podcast listener for my audiobooks. But again, it's possible. This phone is great. Just if you're an international user and use WhatsApp all the time, not yet. Just wait. Give it some time, because I also understand, you don't earn dollars, right? So buying something that's $300 may be a little bit expensive. I mean, everything is expensive. $300 is a lot, right? I'd rather just buy a $100 phone or a $50 phone, right? But if it's, especially since it's a very limited device, it's very well designed and everything. But, if you depend on these for your life and for your family, just wait. I think I cannot emphasize that much. Just keep waiting and then give it a go. If you don't have those issues, hey, go ahead. By all intents and purposes, it's really hot out here. Thank you for watching. I'll bring you some other videos whenever we have an update or anything. I'll be updating you guys on the journey. It's been a great journey so far. Good battery life so far. And this past couple of weeks, nothing else. It's been more than 60 days now. Maybe I'm getting into the 2.5 month, 3 month mark. I'll maybe do some reflections for long term in the future. And I'll definitely maybe do some resources that you can think, because just getting this device is not enough. Having the proper knowledge of like how to, maybe the YouTube channels I watch that kind of encourage me to continue on the minimalism journey. So maybe I'll link some of those below, some of the books. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.